Hey everybody, and welcome to the next map that I'm going to play, which is Tantive IV Interception. This is a very simple premise. This map tries to replicate a better representation of the Tantive IV assault at the beginning of A New Hope. You can see here that all of the stormtroopers start on one spawn point, which of course makes sense in this case because that is where they board the ship, and then from there on they spread out. Basically, this map is actually trying to make also a bigger map of the regular Tantive IV vanilla map that there is, and adds things like engine rooms, more corridors, just more interesting parts to make it more representative of what we see in the movie. Now, it is a very chaotic map. I almost feel like they changed some of the damage stuff because you die so quickly. Even though I'm actually doing quite well right now. Doing really well. There. I feel that you actually die in one hit. I don't know if they changed something there, if that was on purpose. And what the cool thing here is too, is you can actually see that there are a lot of spawn points here. And this is one of those rare opportunities to where having one side spawn on only one spawn point makes sense. Because we're not trying to necessarily make a balanced map here. We're trying to replicate what we see in the movie. And the cool thing too, of course, is that from here on out, the forces will spread. Very cool, very epic, because of course it's so tightly corridor-based, you know, playing in first person is really encouraged. It's just an absolute awesome mission. Whether you are playing as the stormtroopers and try to, you know, spread out throughout the ship, or playing as a rebel and trying to stop them from, you know, taking over. Really, really cool, really dynamic here. Oh, we're about to capture that point right there. And it's funny too, there are not a whole lot of Tantive IV mods out there, or custom maps. I think it's because the vanilla map actually did a pretty good job of recapturing that feeling.
Command post is under Imperial control.
Of recapturing that feeling. But then again, for the real, you know, lore buffs out there, it's like, well, we want to see a little bit more variation in there. You know, really have the feeling that we're on an actual ship. And so they make great use of actual interior designs from, for example, the spaceships in the space battles on Battlefront 2.
We've captured a command post.
And where in the beginning it becomes super, you know, it is super chaotic. You will die very quickly. I mean, you will die quickly regardless, because again, you die in like one shot. I'm not entirely sure why that's the case, but it will of course all spread out once you have more spawn points. We currently have 4, so by that time we'll spawn back here. You can see that the tempo of course slows down a little bit, and you know, you can catch your bearings a little bit more before you actually engage. Just long hallways. Very, very cool. Very well playable with AI. Just a ton of fun. Again, whether you are defending or attacking. Very, very cool. You already saw that there are also special units, like you have Darth Vader as a regular unit. I'm dead. You don't have to keep shooting. I can't choose him yet, though, right? Yeah, I know. 28 more points. Ah, we have some custom weapons there too. Just a ton of fun. Just a must download in my opinion. I'm always a big fan of maps that really try to represent the battles that they have in the movies more on a map scale. Kill one of my own guys. It's gonna cost me a point. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Okay, so the regular stormtroopers die in one shot, but these guys that I'm now, they can take a little bit more. Oh. Do you want to be one of these guys?
Watch your flank. I want those rebels dead.
Oh, Leia. It's so cool. It's so much fun. And again, it's very impressive because... Sorry. Hold on. Another sneeze. No. Yeah, here we go. Excuse me. So, the regular vanilla Tantive IV map is already, I think, a great map. And this one just makes it better. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. I love it.
Watch your flanks.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. That was a reflex.
We've captured a command post.
You can also see that, for example, the Empire actually has a lot more reinforcements in the beginning. That's, of course, because they only start with one spawn point, and the Rebels have a lot more. And even if the Stormtroopers capture 2 or 3 more points, they still are at a disadvantage. We're actually getting very close to, like... this is what I want to see. Again, so much variety in areas that you can get to. Can you get even further? Yes, you can. Ooh! I mean, it's really impressive. It also actually literally made me aware now that the Arma 3 Star Wars mod literally takes architecture or chunks from this. Like, you can literally spawn in this
We've captured a command
cockpit
post.
thing in Arma 3. Anyway, you would think that by now I will be able to... Ooh, look at that. Death Star plans. Where are all the rebel scum? Here they are. Mmm. Fresh meat. Watch where you're shooting. Watch where you walk, buddy. Again, it's not often that I play just first person, but I just think that this level suits it way more.
Great shooting. And stay down.
Alright, let's see if we can beat Darth. Hell yeah. Let's of course start here though. Again, it's a regular unit, not a hero unit, so you don't have a time limit. Very, very cool. Again, this is not a map that tries to make it balanced, which not every map is necessary if you're, you know, if you're trying to achieve something else, which this one definitely is.
Heavy casualties.
Your strength is nothing compared to the dark side.
Darth Vader.
Again, well, I mean, there's no first-person Jedi combat, but like, you can see here that third person actually does obscure your vision a little bit. I wonder if somebody made a map of that scene from Rogue One where Darth Vader just kills all those rebels.
Is no
Such an
longer
awesome
under
scene.
Empire control.
Think that armor's gonna help?
I mean, it's so good, people. It's so good. You can find the download link to this map in the description down below. In my opinion, it is an absolute must download. You can definitely say, though, that Darth Vader, again, is super overpowered. Again, there's no time limit if you kill enough and you grab health. But again, it's not necessarily,
We've captured
that's
a
not the point.
command post.
Those who do want a balanced experience, though, should take heed in this, because for them it might be a little bit frustrating. They might be like, well, if you're the rebels, you're gonna lose anyway. And there's a high chance that you will.
Rebel.
Are you blind?
Cut them off.
Feel the power of the dark
I mean,
side.
it's not only is there no time limit, but the HP of Darth is also super, super high. Like, I can take hits like a tank. Which, of course, Darth Vader can indeed do. Ah, love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The map only offers this though, only Conquest, obviously Galactic Civil War, and that's all it needs to do. This is how I like to see my maps. Like, this to me is like top 10 like potential.
Post is under Imperial control.
I don't remember if I put it in the top 10 of my maps of Season 1. I don't think so. That might be because I forgot.
Think that armor's gonna help?
Yeah, I think that armor's gonna help.
We've lost a command post. Fight for it.
It's Vader.
What do we got here?
Strength is nothing compared to the dark side.
Oh, Leia, what up? What up, girl? Oh god! Oh, now I'm getting punished though.
Friendly fire.
Woo! Look at that though. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. It's so awesome.
A command post for the Empire.
And again, in all honesty, I think this is also fun to play as the rebels. It's definitely be harder, but it's like a difficult tower defense. Oh, like playing tower defense on hard mode. I do like that. Like endless mode. See how far you can go. All right.
Flanking us.
We've captured a command post.
All right, we're about to win. So anyway, guys. Again, a link to this map you can find in the description down below. I might actually do this map in the future again, but as the Rebels, that's how much fun it is. Definitely worth a download. Don't forget to let me know recommendations or requests, and I will see you guys next time.
Victory is within our grasp.